The screen opens in darkness. A single heartbeat. Slow, heavy, a faint growl underneath, like a predator waking. Then the stars come into focus, an endless void. Narrator Raddick's voice. They say every predator is born in fire. Me, I was born in chains. But Furya, my world, it was burned out before I ever had the chance to see it. ACT1, The Return. Raddik has lived in exile since the events of Raddik 2013. He's older, scarred, his eyes sharper than ever. The Necromonger empire he briefly ruled has fractured, torn apart by infighting. Word reaches him through murk channels. Furya isn't dead. At least, not completely. Fragments of the Furyan race, long thought annihilated, have been spotted on a hostile sector near the edge of known space. Survivors. The whispers burn in him like fire. Raddik boards an old necro ship he salvaged, setting course. Along the way, he fends off mercenary hunters still chasing his bounty. Their attack forces his ship down on a hostile jungle moon. Here, he meets a young survivor, Lyra, a fierce Furyan woman raised among exiles. She doesn't trust him at first. Rumors painted Raddik as traitor and conqueror. But when she sees his Furyan eyes shine, her doubts waver. Lyra, you're one of us. You're Furyan. Raddik grins. Took you this long to notice? She tells him the truth. A fragment of Furya survives, but enslaved. A hidden colony where Furyan survivors are kept as living weapons by an intergalactic warlord named Ulrich Kane, a former Necromonger commander who betrayed Raddik. Raddick's mission sharpens. Save his people, or let them die forgotten. ACT2, Furya awakens. Raddik and Lyra travel through forgotten star paths, chased by Kane's mercenaries. Along the way, Raddik reveals glimpses of his past, visions of Furya's destruction. He remembers soldiers burning villages, Furyan children screaming, his mother's face before she was cut down. These aren't just memories, they're Furyan gifts. A genetic legacy, part instinct, part prophecy. Raddik learns that the Furyans were bred as warriors but cursed with a rage that, if harnessed, can shatter worlds. When they finally locate the colony, it's worse than Raddik imagined. Furyans locked in gladiator pits, forced to fight one another for Kane's amusement. Kane, scarred and brutal, believes controlling Furyan rage will make him invincible. He keeps a shard of Furya's core, a crystalline relic from the destroyed world, that amplifies Furyan strength but chains their will. Raddik infiltrates the colony, silently taking down guards in the shadows. He reunites with other Furyans, some broken, some burning with rage. Among them is Terran, a massive warrior who doubts Raddik. Terran, you left us. You ruled the Necros. You let Furya die. Raddik, Furya died long before me. But I'm here now. Question is, are you ready to fight, or just die in a cage? Reluctantly, Terran joins. Raddik sparks an uprising in the gladiator pits. The Furyans fight with feral power, their rage unchained. But Kane uses the shard, turning their fury against them, forcing them into berserk states. Many die, consumed by their own strength. Raddik realizes brute force won't win. He needs to master what no Furyan ever has, control of the rage. ACT3, the Furyan King. Captured in a trap, Raddik is chained before Kane. The warlord taunts him, saying Raddik is proof that Furyans are beasts who need masters. Kane presses the shard to Raddick's chest, trying to bend him. But instead of breaking, Raddik resists. He channels the rage not outward, but inward, harnessing it. His eyes blaze brighter than ever. He becomes something more than predator, the Furyan Alpha. He breaks free, tearing through Kane's forces in a storm of primal fury. But also with calculated precision. For the first time, he's not just surviving, he's leading. Lyra rallies the Furyans, freeing prisoners and guiding children to safety. Terran, inspired by Raddick's defiance, sacrifices himself to hold off Kane's elite guards. In the final confrontation, Raddik and Kane battle in the ruins of the colony. Kane wields the shard, striking with unnatural strength. But Raddik uses his new mastery, absorbing the Furyan rage without losing himself. Raddik, snarling, you wanted a master of Furyan rage. You got one. He crushes Kane, shattering the shard. The colony erupts as Furyans are freed from its influence. Epilogue, the dawn of Furya. The survivors gather. For the first time, Raddik sees his people not as a memory, but alive, bloodied but unbroken. Lyra asks what comes next. Will he lead them? Raddik looks out at the stars, silent for a long moment. Then, Furya isn't a place anymore. It's us. As long as one Furyan stands, Furya lives. But maybe, it's time we stopped running. Time we took back the fire they stole. The Furyans roar in unison, their voices echoing across the broken colony. A new beginning. The final shot. Raddik alone on a cliff, eyes glowing against the dawn. The hunter has become the guardian, the reluctant king of a reborn people.